Well, hello everybody. Hello everybody in chat. And hey Pickle.
Hey.
I can't believe I actually have you here. You know how excited I am? I'm just like, I got Pickle. I got Pickle on AITA. I could end the year as a very fucking happy bear. I'm a very happy bear. This is cool. And I hope you enjoy it because you are just made for AITA, girl. You just
I feel like I'm in touch with my asshole side, so I'm ready to go.
You know what? I think everybody needs to get in touch with their asshole. You know, that's what's wrong lately with YouTube is they forgot where their fucking assholes are, so they're just out there. It's like coming out their mouth or something because they forgot what end it was on. It's crazy out there. I wish they would just get their humor. I wish they would just remember just a little bit would be good. So hello everybody in the chat. Everybody I did get to greet. Those of you I didn't get to greet yet, I see you. Hey Hawk Skull, thanks for all that rainbow love. Hawk, I gotta tell you, every time you do that, you just make my heart go. It's so nice. Always makes me feel good. Thanks for the orders, Mrs. Cassandra. And old G, nice to see you back. Thank you. It's nice to see you here. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. Well, you know what we do here? We're going to read this stuff. And I got a funny one. I don't know if you guys saw it on Twitter, but nobody did it yet on stream. So I brought it up. But there was this there was this AIT pickle about this I guess it's a place where they take rescues in, okay? And some funny shit happened between the people that work there, and it's a little long. And I hope my voice hangs in there. Forgive me if I just, if I don't warm your souls tonight with my sultry tones, because I do have a bit of a head cold. It could get a little rough here, but I'm gonna work it through. And as long as you tolerate it, I'll keep going. But
always.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna read it through. It's like 4 pages. I'll make it as painless. But when we get to the update, like I hope you all took my advice on Twitter and emptied your damn bladders because this shit. Like I did have to do it at least twice because you may lose it, and I don't want to get any diaper bills or any like soil bills in the mail or anything. Like,
I went 3 times and put my diaper on. I'm ready to go.
Right? Like I did put a trigger warning out on Twitter about this stuff. So I told you to bring snacks, and I told you to go and empty your bladders because this was funny, and I won't take responsibility for it. I think it was Cheshire or no Skip, one of Xylie's mods sent this over, tagged me to this stuff. I think it was pretty good. So anyway, am I the asshole for perpetuating ethnic stereotypes about jorts? Okay, the story we have: 2 workplace cats in one area of our work site. They add value to the work site. We all love the cats in the work. We all love the cats, and the work site cat presence is not the issue. One of the cats, Jean, is a tortoiseshell cat we have had for years. The other cat, Jorts, great name, is a large orange cat and a recent addition. George is just kind of a simple guy. For example, George can't open a door even when it's ajar. He shoves it whether he is going in or out, so often he closes the door he is trying to go through. This means he is often trapped inside the place he was trying to get out of and meows until he is rescued. My colleague Pam, not her real name, has been spending a lot of time trying to teach George things. The door thing is the main example. It's a real issue because the cats are fed in a closet, and George keeps pushing the door closed. Jean can actually open all the other interior doors since they are lever type knob, but she can't open this particular door if she is trapped inside the closet. Torty Jean is very nice to poor Orange George, and she is kept busy letting him out of rooms he has trapped himself in. So this seems easy to resolve. I put down a doorstop. Makes sense. Pam then said I was depriving George of the chance to learn. And it gets better, and kept removing the doorstop. She set up a series of special learning activities for George and tried to put these tasks on the whiteboard of the daily team task, and I erased them. Okay. She thinks we need to teach him how to clean himself better and how to get out of minor barriers, like when he gets a cup stuck on his head. I love George, but he's just dumb as fuck, and we can't change that. Oh God. Okay, don't get me wrong. Watching her try to teach George how to walk through a door is hilarious. But Jean got locked in the closet twice last week. Yesterday, I installed a cat cutout thing in the door, and Pam started getting really huffy. I made a gentle joke about you can't expect Jean's tortoiseshell smarts from Orange Cat George, which made Pam furious. She started crying and left the hallway, and then sent an email to the group, including the volunteers, and went home early. In her email, Pam said I was perpetrating ethnic stereotypes by saying orange cats are dumb, and is demanding a racial sensitivity training before she will return. I don't think it's relevant, but just in case, Pam's a white person in a mostly minority staff, and no, she is not ginger. She does not have red hair. TLDR, am I the asshole for enforcing an ethnic stereotype by joking that orange cats are often dumb? Oh my God. Okay, there will be an update, but we could talk about this if you could. All right, I'll try to compose myself. I'm sorry. This one tickled me. Oh my God. Forgive me, people. I had to practice that actually because I can't read it through without cracking up. Okay. All right. Obviously, the cat is a little dumb. I mean, sometimes some cats are dumb. I mean, not all cats are a little dumb. Listen. Cats in general are very intelligent. They are so smart. Like, cats don't need us. Let's just put that right out there, people. When it comes to pets, cats are fucking assholes, okay? Because they do whatever the hell they want. It's very hard to train a cat. Yes, you can do some things. And I'm not saying they're not lovable. I have had cats. I love cats. I have dogs. But dogs are pack animals, and they're going to listen to me. The cat, if I was streaming right now, they would be climbing all over the laptop, turning off my damn router for fun, just pulling my headphones off my head, like anything they could to get attention. That they don't care. They don't care what you're doing. They're just like that, But, some are just, I had a cat that used to just like lay on the edge of the bed and stretch so much their head over and their shoulders that they would fall off the bed every damn time. Now, you're not gonna tell me after he did it 20 times that cat wasn't dumb as fuck, because sometimes that cat was pretty dumb if he kept doing that and falling off like that and he knew it was gonna happen. I mean, they can be dumb, but but Pam, Pickle, what about Pam?
Pam is functioning above her pay grade. She needs to calm down.
She just got promoted from volunteer too, and I'm like, oh my God, how the hell you gonna stay there, girl? It's like ethnic. We're promoting ethnic bias against the orange cats because
poor Pam.
Oh my God! You think she pulled out a dictionary to write that email or what? Like,
oh, she's using she went and looked up the HR handbook. She's like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
It's just so it's just, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just couldn't. I had to do this, and I just thought you were the perfect one. Like, I've been saving this one for a couple of weeks now. Sorry for anybody I didn't do it with, but I could not compose myself.
No, this is ridiculous.
I could not. I could not. Oh,
so,
man.
Original poster is not, in my opinion, the asshole.
Not so far, I would say. And Always Grateful says George is probably smarter than all of them, using the people for him. I think so. I think, because let's be honest. I mean, I'm just gonna have to say it. Like, when it comes to, having that little bit of humor and playing on people like that, an Orange Cat would do it. Like, they're close to like they're close to us redheaded people who just like to fuck with you all on a regular basis.
I mean, he's smart. He's got Pam. He's got Jean. He's got the whole office working.
He does. So I really don't think he's that dumb, But yes, Suzanne, I do love those furry assholes, but they are. I get in trouble for calling them assholes, but I'm sorry. I call myself an asshole, though I love cats, but they are fucking assholes. There's no doubt about it. They definitely are. And hey, Mocking, nice to see you here. And Ditch, thank you. Hello, Madav. How are you? But oh my God, are you ready for it? All right, before we vote, would you guys like to hear the update first? Because and then we'll vote, and then I got to show you the comments, because if you think the posting was bad, the comments, like, I spit so much. I had to wash my laptop, Pickle. I literally had to wash the whole front of my laptop down this afternoon when I was trying to get ready for this, because I pulled the comments up. I never should have pulled the comments up. That's the thing there. I never usually do, and I probably won't ever again after that because I lost my shit like over and over again. Hawkskull says Jorts is a ginger, and we all know what ginger in an anagram is, so it's obviously racially motivated. What? Wait, I need explanation.
You don't.
No, put it. You could send it to me in a DM. Like, don't put it in the chat. But I'm a ginger. I need to know what that is. Not that I think that that's what you're saying to me, because I know you wouldn't be rude to me.
I private chatted it to you.
Did you? Okay, here we go. Am I going to lose my shit? Oh, no, that's not cool. Yeah, no, that's not me either. I don't think, anyway. But anyway, here we go. Hi, Tina. Nice to see you too. All right. Hey, student. Thank you for being here. All right. So, chat, do you guys want to see the update? Can you? All right, people. I know you're there. I know you're live. Put a number. Put something in the chat. Just things that make you angry. South Park's, yes, definitely. For sure. There they go. All right. So, we're going to do it then. Here we go. All right. I'm going to pull it up. Put it back.
George is living his best life, though.
I think he is. Okay, so it gets worse. I mean, you think that was bad. All right, here we go. So this is the update. So about perpetuating stereotypes about jorts. Thanks for responding to my query, which had truly upset me. I work to have a good relationship with my team, and the situation had gotten weird so gradually that I lost perspective. I just met with HR. She had already met with Pam. HR was concerned about Pam's comparing ethnic stereotypes to giving a cat a doorstop, and they addressed that, which went well. HR will follow up to make sure Pam understands. The replies to my query were helpful to me for this discussion, I would imagine. Okay. HR also addressed Pam assigning other staff jorts-related tutoring, as it is not appropriate for Pam to assign others work. This also went well. Oh my God, they have such issues here about these damn cats. We both think that Pam had a hard time with the transition from volunteer to staff, and may have the new kid sensitivity projected to jorts. Pam got emotional about her perception that I favor Jean over jorts and gave specific examples. Some of these things are fair. Jorts deserves respect as a member of our team. The fucking cat. Oh my God. These These are office cats, people. These are just office cats. The respected member of the team. Okay. There are 3 buildings in our workplace. Jean and Jorts are limited to 1. HR told me there were 5 holdouts about vaccines and restricting unvaccinated people from entering the building to protect Jean and Jorts. Was enough to win over 4 of them. And that's crazy, but great. Okay. More importantly, the cat's presence greatly enhances our work with our clients, and Jort's friendly nature has been so great. Both cats truly are doing important work. Truly, Jorts deserves to be treated with respect. We all deserve to be treated with dignity at work, so I will apologize to Jorts about some things that were insensitive or disrespectful. Jean has a nice cat bed with her name on it, while Jorts has chosen an old boot tray in my office with a towel in it. Recently, a visitor put wet boots in the boot tray, and Pam saw Jorts sleeping on the wet boots. I bought a bed for Jorts today, and a name tag has been ordered. B. I will apologize to Jorts and remove the sign saying days since Jorts had a trash can. Jorts likes to fish dirty paper cups out, and he often falls into the bin or gets a cup stuck on his head. He is able to get out of the bin by tipping it over, so it isn't a safety issue, thank God. Jean's staff bio has a photo of Jean, while Jort's bio has a photo of a sweet potato.
Oh my God.
And you know what? I think they do have some bias against the dumb cat here. A potato? Wait a minute. I did not actually know either cat had a staff bio, but we will use a photo of Jorts instead of a sweet potato from now on. Oh my God. HR also suggested changing Pam's duty so she is in charge of the cats. This I refused. The cats are my staff, not Pam's. What? I think Pam was well intended, but actually not meeting the needs of either Jean or Jorts, so they remain under my supervision. Pam is also not to put cups on George's head or intentionally put him into frustrating situations given his unique needs. Lastly, and this made us both laugh so hard we can't deal with it in person and will be said via email. Pam admits that she has been putting margarine on George in an attempt to teach him to groom himself better. This may explain the diarrhea problem Jean developed, which required a vet visit.
Pam needs to be fired yesterday. Pam is trouble.
I can't. Pam's dangerous, man. She got issues. She needs a reality check. I don't know about this poor woman. Pam is not to apply margarine to any of her co-workers. Oh my God. Jean has shown she is willing to be in charge of helping George stay clean. If this task becomes onerous for Jean, we can call a groomer to help. And I'm crying laughing just typing this. Holy shit. I can't even read it. I'm like so glad I emptied my bag. Goddamn. All right, I'm going to control myself. Yes, it's real. Well, it's a real AIT, Krabby. It really is. It got pulled right from the website. It's like it. She put margarine on his asshole, and the other cat was licking.
Can you imagine what poor George is thinking? Well, she blatantly rubs margarine on his butthole.
Wait, and she's responsible for putting the cups on his head.
I would have been like, this is sexual harassment, which is so much worse than perpetuating a racial stereotype. Pam needs to be sent to the groomers herself.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not rude to call a ginger an asshole if they've already admitted they're an asshole. You can call me an asshole anytime you want. I know I am an asshole. That's true. It's not rude at all. But you're right, Pickle. She I think the sensitivity training, I think reality training needs to be happening on freaking Pam. What the heck? Like, oh my gosh, she just like, I know people like love animals. I get that, but these are like, they're respected team members, these cats, like their moral support in the office or something. But to have this much going on about the cats that the HR department has to get involved.
I personally I personally, were I to work here, would be fired pretty quick because every time Pam walked by my desk, I would hit a button that played Pussy Control.
I would get those songs. Oh my God, I'd be playing WAP all over the office. No, the other one. Because that's the asshole I am. No, I'll be playing the other one. Anyway, then Pam would definitely have issues if I was in that office. I feel bad. I feel bad for Pam. I really
Pam's
do.
a helicopter parent. She needs to calm down.
She's the helicopter kitty police, and she's like, oh my God, she's like, you're being racially insensitive to jorts. Like, first of all, what is that name? That just sounds really. I have issues. Yeah, I don't know. It just sounds a little dirty to me. Like, I could think of some things to think about jorts, like the name, just the name.
Do they
like,
dress him? I wonder. You know, jorts are like jean shorts, right? So
are they? Okay. So yeah, it could be cool.
Does Pam dress him daily for his?
Oh my God,
position?
I bet you. You know, she's putting caps on his head and shit. I don't know. Jorts. Huxkull says Jorts is an adorable derp. Yes, some cats are just built that. Yes, and we probably know he's probably doing his job really well. Suzanne says, poor Jorts. I feel for him. I am what I am. I know they used to.
I am what I am.
I mean, why did they have a sweet potato as the picture?
I mean, that makes the margarine thing a whole lot worse because she's buttering the yam in the office.
Like, this is like, and the thing is, like, can you imagine? This is what I was trying to picture. I'm trying to read this, and it's all, and the HR department has to get involved. Can you imagine being that HR representative?
Oh my God.
People, and they bring this to you like it's some big issue. There's two cats. Now, first of all, you know,
I can imagine Pam sitting in the office, shaking, crying.
Right? They're so mean. They're so mean to him. They're racial appropriating the damn cat, and I'm just like, and then here she is, and HR's like, but listen, Pam. You cannot butter your coworkers.
It's vastly inappropriate, Pam. You need to calm down.
It's like, you don't get to tell everybody what to do, Pam. You can't tell the cat what to do. You can't tell the other people what to do. Like, yo,
Pam's
Pam,
poor husband. He's like, oh my God.
I don't even know if Pam has a husband. This might be a problem. Like, what if she's
that might be the exact problem.
It might be the exact. She's got nobody circular around her in that helicopter mode she's in there. She's getting out of control. Pam needs a hobby, yes, and it should not involve other humans or animals. Seriously, she got boundary issues for sure. She's definitely too. And oh my God, it is totally true, Krabby. It came right from the site. I pulled them right from. Actually, this one came right from the Reddit site. I went back to check it, but I actually found it on Twitter. People were tagging me to it all over the place. I think the first one, as I said, was Skip. And I even think Chesh might have dropped it somewhere because it was so hysterical. Like, everybody wanted me to do it. They just wanted me to choke on stream. That's what it was. They were playing evil on me.
They want to see you choking on a buttered yam on stream. They're like, here we go.
And I own it. I know I barely got through that. I know it's hard to listen to me cackle while I'm trying to read. But man, that was difficult because it's just because I knew what was coming. And I just couldn't hold back. I love it. Buttering the yam. I'm going to see what my fiance's reaction to that is. Let's hope it's a little more exciting than the cat thought. But, you know, Jean didn't seem to mind. You know, Jean was all there for it. She just ended up with some diarrhea, which is an issue for the whole place. Yeah. But you know what I really like is now, since Jean likes to clean, Jort, they put the cat in charge of keeping the other cat clean. As if the cats are going to obey these little HR rules. This is hysterical. I mean, I think you're right a little bit there, Krabby, that they're pulling our leg a bit because it just can't.
They gotta be.
They gotta be. They just had to run. They just had to run with it, right? It's just they had to go with it, but they did make it funny, and I thanked them for it. The
next update is Pam takes Jean to HR because she's not cleaning Jort accurately.
Right. You missed a spot. Yo, Jean keeps missing a spot, and I know because I checked.
Because I checked.
I know, Virillion, it's a catastrophe. It is. Oh my God. Or Jorts, the calf length pants. That's what I thought, John. I thought they were like longer, like towards the knee. And that's why I'm thinking it's kind of funny.
They could be.
Yeah, I like my shorts as shorts and my pants as pants.
Right.
And I'm just an old-fashioned girl. Don't give me anything in between. Like, no, I don't want it. I want pants or I want shorts. I don't want anything in between. Like, I'm just old-fashioned that way. Yeah, I admit it. I just couldn't get into it. It's like, but HR is probably thinking, oh my gosh, HR is probably thinking they do not pay me enough to deal with these fools' tests. Yeah. Like, it was like, as she's typing her resume, she's looking at the email and she's preparing her resume on the other side there, on her laptop, And John used to do HR, so he says if he was still doing HR work, I would have been so annoyed at having to deal with that nonsense. Pam would have been on my shit list from then on. I'm telling you, yeah, she would have been right back there with the volunteers. Like, she wouldn't have been staff anymore.
Yeah. Absolve Pam's salary and make that the bonus for HR. She can go back to volunteer work.
Exactly. Get the kiddies something nice for putting up with them. Send her ass
I can hear them now. Pam, since you're so concerned about Jorts' well-being, we've went ahead and given you the ability for a little more freedom so you can go back down to volunteer. We're taking your pay. We're going to buy Jorts a vacation and a grooming and, buy you some margarine so you can have it readily available at your desk.
Yeah, there were so many comments just about the butter, like comments exactly like you guys made. Like, God damn, why didn't she use real butter? Like, that's rude. Like, that's rude. Don't use margarine, use real butter. Like, what's wrong with you? And they were like, I can't believe she buttered the cat's ass. Like, it was just, they were all
Who does that? Who does that?
Exactly. And then who complains that other people aren't doing that?
And like, who goes home at night and thinks, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy me some country crock. Take it to work. Does she use her finger or is she using a knife? I want to know.
I don't know, but that's the thing with these AITs, right? They never give us enough information. You're like me. Like, I have a million questions after this. Like, I want to know, did she just did she dip the finger in the margarine and then just spread it about? Did she use a spatula? Did she use
Is this the office margarine? Is she like double dipping?
Oh, yes. Is it contaminated? Oh my gosh. Is it contaminated margarine? Oh, Lord, let's not go there. Oh, now I'm getting all freaked out. No. But she could have at least used the real butter.
Right.
I can't believe it's not butter. Now cat approved. New marketing for the whole thing. Yeah. Pam could have splurged for some Land O'Lakes. Yeah, she could have. Like, I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah, get Fabio in there to take care of that shit.
And that's where the whole obsession comes from.
This is just so, oh my God, this is just so weird. All right, I'm gonna let you people vote, but I don't even know. I don't even have a voting option that would be appropriate for this, to tell you the truth. I'm just having issues. I'm having issues, but I'll read them for you the best that I can. If you think that the original poster, and that would be the one staff member who has issues with Pam and is being accused of profiling Jorts as being dumb because he's orange, that would be number one. If you think the original poster is the arsehole. If you think that number two, the other party, which in this case I believe may be Pam, well, if you think she is the asshole, vote number two. If you think just everybody involved in this, including the cats and HR, then vote number three. If 4 is always yay duck porn, number 5 is the bear fun for boys and boobies, because Bear needs to go to a strip club. I need more material for 2022 if you guys want to have mayhem continue. I mean, there's only so much research I can do on sex toys and sex swings. Like, I think I've reached my max, and I have no more ducks to give. None. No more ducks. So 6 is everyone everywhere. And I mean, like, everywhere is an asshole. 7, oh no, there is no 7. 8 is Chris, my mate Chris, who, even though he's on hiatus, still has the number one position as being always the asshole. Chris never fails. Then there's number 9, Rev Ruins, who has now taken over the Discord again with the Drop Bears. He's back on it, so, we're going to have to do something about that. Number 11 is Bear Needs a Laser Beam. Now, I will admit, I do like to play with the laser beams, but I no longer need it for summer grooming. It's chilly now, okay? So, like, you don't really have to vote 11 that often. I don't need it the way I used to. Number 42 is Jay is a coffee hating arsehole, and yes he is, and yes he is, and he's gonna have to drink some coffee tomorrow because he went on camera on my channel and he needs to be punished, and this is the punishment that the chat decided he shall have. He needs to take a couple sips of coffee. That coffee hating arsehole. Yeah, Jay. And 69, if you dare put 69 in my chat anywhere on my channel, this is a channel rule. Don't you dare not put your phone number or somebody's phone number because you're just being a tease. That's not appropriate. We don't play like that. You're going to put it out there. Back it up. Okay.
No tease, please.
No tease, please. Bear can't take it. Bear can't take it anymore. It's coming to the end of the year. Bear can't take all.
Bring your margarine and cupcakes if you're gonna pop that one down.
Bring your damn A game if you want to play. Like, I'm done. I'm done, people. Like, I got no more ducks. No, not a single duck left. You know, just bring your A game. But I love all these numbers. Like, everybody's kind of like, I don't know. What do you think? I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be calm. Go ahead. Where you want to vote?
I think I voted in chat, but I'm gonna add to it. So I said 2 because Pam is definitely the asshole.
Oh yeah,
but beyond that, I think they all probably turned into assholes a little bit, but they're like good humored assholes, you know?
Yes, yeah. And if you're gonna be an asshole, at least have some good humor about it, like, because makes it palatable, But that I kind of agree with you. The only real asshole I see here, except for the little buttered butt of Jorts, which I just can't even stop picturing in my mind because I'm that sick. I just can't. But it must have something to do with my Twitter post the other day too. You know that I posted the sun with the asshole.
I was just gonna say,
it's in my head because like you were posting them, and then somebody kept sending me the Eye of Sauron, and there was a whole big like glorious sunshiny asshole thing going on Twitter for the last 24 hours. So it was. I'm just like now obsessed with this cat's asshole. So, but I don't want to vote for the cat. It's not his fault. His butt got buttered. It's not his fault, and he seems quite lovable. So I agree with you. I think the only real asshole here is Pam, because everybody else, at least everybody else, including the cats, have good humor about it. I mean, the person in HR had to write that email and talk
what if
to
it's Pam? What if it's Pam locking Jorts in the closet because she's taking him in the closet to butter his butthole?
You think she's got? I don't usually like to kink shame. I think anything goes, but that would be a little sick in my opinion, just because I think she's warped in general, and she might be taking advantage of him because he's a little, yeah. Okay,
it's a bit much.
Now it's a bit much. Yeah, she's taking advantage of that cat. I don't know. It's too much. Tina says that Pam needs committed laser beam for fun and dirty cats being pampered. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. That was a Cheeto asshole. Yes, it was, Suzanne. You saw it. You said that. That was like I said, is anybody? I didn't even say anything about it being an asshole. I just went, really? Really?
Yeah, really?
and everybody saw what I saw. Like it was good. At least I knew I was not alone in being this kind of a weirdo out there on Twitter. I have a tribe, that I can hang with, which is cool. In Pam's defense, maybe she worked for Sheepdogs.
Oh my God.
John, oh my God, I stan you so much. I don't stan many, except for maybe that damn bird that's in there, but don't tell him, they did promise not to file a TRR on me until after the holidays. but John, I stan you. Damn it, you always bring it. Oh my God, I love you. Don't go away. Like, make sure, don't ever. It's so good. But I think we all agree that Pam has issues. Pam definitely has some issues here. Pam is sick, twisted, demented. Yes. And that B could be many different things, but she definitely is.
That B stands for butter butthole.
I knew you were going to go there. There's something I just like. I think I need to move on to the next one because I'm going to become ass obsessed, and that's really bad for a stream. Whenever it happens on Mayhem, things just go crazy. So like, we'll just if you're ready, my dear,
I am ready.
I will try to compose my ass and bring us to another one. Oh God. Thanks for tolerating us today, chat, because I'm telling you, I'm just losing it easy today. I'm just finding everything so funny. All right. Okay. This one is, I am warped. I did find this funny. Some of you may not, and I apologize, but damn, I thought this was funny. Am I the asshole for getting mad at my friends for having sex besides me while I was sleeping? My friends and I, 25 years old, were on a getaway to the mountains and had rented a house for our stay. After a long day, we returned back to the house, relaxed, had our dinner, and divided all the rooms amongst ourselves. I was sharing the room with my friend, Nancy. All goes well. We turn the lights off, and I'm asleep. Before I know it, I was so tired. In the middle of the night, I am awakened by an earthquake. Or so I thought. The bed is moving, and particular noises seem to be coming from behind me. I turn around, and lo and behold, my very two naked friends are going at it right beside me. It happens. I literally jumped out of the bed. They tried to cover up as fast as they could, but I had already seen things I'll never forget. I was seeing red. It triggered a shitty memory from my childhood where I had been a very similar situation with my parents. I yelled at them and straight up started insulting both of them. And I said pretty mean stuff. I then dashed out of the room and spent the night on the couch in the cold. The next morning, my other friend who found me on the couch asked me what happened and that she heard me yelling last night. I told her the whole story, and for some reason, she found it funny. I wonder why. When everyone else found out about what happened, they started laughing and making jokes, which I didn't mind since it lightened the mood a little. Nancy and the guy, Rick, soon came out of the room as well. Everyone told me to just forget about it and enjoy the rest of the trip. But Nancy told me that I was way too rude for something so silly. And Rick didn't say much. He just kind of looked embarrassed about the whole thing. I told Nancy that they could have woke me up and asked me to leave if they were so horny, and that I had every right to be mad because you don't start banging on a bed where someone is literally sleeping. Well, Nancy said that I was overreacting. It was not that deep. I was
deep enough, Nancy.
Oh God, stop. I'm going to turn into like a 14-year-old boy here right on the street. Oh my God. I said, I was annoyed and pissed and told her to stay away from me for the rest of the trip since we were all there to enjoy. And now that we're back, Nancy refuses to talk to me and is adamant in saying that I was the one who was at fault and is being a pain in my ass in general. She's calling me a virgin, which I am, and claiming that I'm just jealous that she is more desirable than me. She said all this to my face in private, so no one in the group knows. Everyone in the friend group thinks I should just let it go and reconcile with Nancy and Rick. But Nancy keeps putting all the blame on me, and it's getting on my nerves. So am I the asshole? I don't know. First of all, Pickle, because I'm a curious bear, and I hope I don't embarrass you, but has that ever happened to you? No, that has never happened to me.
Not while I'm asleep. I mean, I've been awake. Really intoxicated, not sober at all, and had people do like not the same exact bed I was in, but like, okay, so this is wow. I mean, I've been like at a party and like you walk in the room and people are going at it on the couch, and it's like, oh, okay, well, okay, but never exactly like I don't know.
No.
I think
Yeah, I've had it like you walk into the room, you got roommates and all. We've also like shared places. You have people staying over. Even when I was a teenager, maybe my parents or something like that. Or
never my parents. Oh no.
Oh God, my brothers were. Oh my God, they were horrid. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I was always. They would do it like anywhere. Like if the moment struck them, they didn't care about anything. Like I walk in, I come home from school, they could be in the damn kitchen. Like it was bad. But but it's never happened to me like in the same bed,
Yeah, that's a bit much.
It is, but I don't know. I do think she's being like I think they could have been a little more sensitive, and not.
Well, you never know what somebody else has gone through. Like, so not to be like super, super, super serious, but if she was a kid, maybe that had had a bad experience, That could be super traumatizing.
It could be. It could be. And I can understand that she's upset about it, and she could explain her response that way, but you really can't make your response someone else's responsibility either.
Exactly.
I mean, if somebody tells me that sex grosses them out and it traumatizes them, just the thought of it, I'm sorry, I'm still having sex. Like, just, I'm sorry. But, I feel bad, but I mean, I'm not going to have it right there in the bed with you, and I'm definitely not going to cause an earthquake.
And the fact that Nancy knew the original poster, was a virgin, that should have given her at least some pause to be like, oh, she hasn't chose to do it for herself, maybe. But I think they're both assholes. I think Rick's not the asshole.
I don't think Rick is the asshole, because if Nancy, I do not think the gentleman is at fault at all. Mm-hmm. I do think because these two girls were friends beforehand, that they knew enough about each other that they are just both being complete assholes. I think you're right. She could have been more sensitive to how the other one felt. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I understand if you want, hey, Rick could be like freaking, irresistible for all we know. She could have just had the best night of her life. But like, come on, you could have walked out of the room, or you could have kicked her out. Like, come on. Like, in that instance, you should have just kicked her out.
Yeah.
And then
I would have just got up and been like, damn, guys, couldn't wait for me to leave, and just got up and walked away, and it would have been done and over with. But, it wasn't that deep, so I guess it wasn't really that worth it.
It wasn't. I know, that's what, you know what? I had a hard time, because I think they're playing with this when they write this. Like, they're trying to get me. And I agree with you, Maki Media. Rick is not the asshole here. He just did what anybody would.
He might have got some asshole, but he's not the asshole.
Except for that, like, it wasn't too deep part. I mean, it could have put a little more effort in, maybe. But we weren't there, so we can't really, we can't really judge on that, can we, Pickle? We could just speculate a little bit, because it's fun. But still,
he is the asshole who rocked the bed. So,
I don't think in that wait, that was his job. I'm sorry, he's not an asshole for making an earthquake. What the hell else is he supposed to be doing? He's damn, if he ain't making an earthquake, he's not really trying very hard, is he? So, like, no, I don't think he's an asshole for that either. So we're gonna give Rick a complete pass on this one, and
Rick gets the pass.
Rick gets a pass, and he got lucky. Look at it. I hope he got the finish. I mean,
that's what I was like. Did they go back to it, or are they like shamed?
Because that's just freaking rude. Maybe that's just freaking rude. Don't let him, whatever. But she did leave the room, so I'm sure like they were like, okay, and just carried on. Yeah, she gone. Let's go. Go on. Here we go. But anyway, all right. So, I don't even have to put this up, because I'm not reading it again. Y'all know number one is the operator, and that would be the woman who jumped out of the bed and she got all upset because they had sex, and she got woken up by an earthquake that wasn't too deep, but still. I can't even. Pickle. Oh my God, I fucking need saving tonight. My God. This is when you need a producer that just pulls the plug when you can't control yourself. Like, and they just go, and now we will go on to this important message. They just cut you right off the screen. I don't have that, so you'll have to.
But my biggest question is, what size was the bed? Was Rick originally sleeping in the bed, or did he come in the middle of the night like, hey girl?
No, she said they all went to bed together. So like, that's the other. If they all know each other well enough to all get into the bed together,
she should have picked up that something was going to go on, because I know I've been around people before where I'm like, oh, those two are going to hook up.
Yep. Hey, it only takes a glance, so you only just like I'm sorry, they don't even have to look at each other. Sometimes you could tell just by the way they stand next to each other after they meet. I mean, chemistry is chemistry, and sometimes I'm just saying she should have known, but she wasn't paying attention. And
but I will say Nancy's the asshole for keep coming back to it, like coming at her, and to do it in private when everybody knows, that's some shisty shit right there.
Yeah, like she's making her feel bad behind. Although, granted, I don't want her calling her names in front of everybody. Like, don't call her a virgin. Don't tell her she's got issues in front of everybody. I agree with doing that private, but let it go, Nancy. Like, let it go. Like, if the girl, let her go. I mean, you could both be assholes.
Yeah. They got a whole weekend to do it while everybody else is out doing whatever in the country. In the woods or whatever.
Okay, so Hawkskull says that both participants in coitus are assholes. It takes two to tango on her. Could have suggested they bang elsewhere. I do. But if she was sleeping and like the urge, like they just rolled over.
No,
And,
what man has clarity of mind once all the blood rushes from his
yeah,
head?
this ain't on Rick. This ain't on Rick. No,
Rick,
because it was up to Nancy. It was up to Nancy to say, well, because Rick would have followed her anyway. Let's just be clear. It's not like if Nancy got up out of that bed and said, let's do it in the other room, there's no way Rick was staying in that bed. He would have followed Nancy off, you know.
No, and Rick is embarrassed and can't even speak to anybody. So he's totally not the asshole.
I'm just hoping he got something out of it if he got embarrassed like that. Yeah. I'm all for Rick. I vote Rick. He's not the asshole in this one. I kind of feel for him. But anyway, I definitely think this is a number. No, it's a 1 and a 2 because I can't vote 3 because that'll put Rick in it, and I'm not putting Rick in it. Rick has been in it enough, apparently. That's how he got it. That's how he got himself in trouble with this one in the first place.
Rick's a lot deeper in now.
Yeah, he got his Pickle, stop. You're gonna make me choke. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now all they need is Pam to show up with the bucket of margarine.
Oh god, can you imagine if Pam met Nancy and whatever the first one's name is, which I can't remember now, whatever her name is, the original poster. If the original poster met Pam, what if the original poster is Pam?
I bet it is.
And she's just mad that Rick wouldn't let her butter his asshole.
It was a weekend retreat for the company.
No, okay, I'm moving on. I can't. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to move. Oh my god. Yes, Nancy is definitely an ass. I kind of agree with you guys. Let's vote on this. If you think it's the writer 1, if you think it's Nancy number 2, if you think it's everybody number 3, which would include Rick, you know, I personally think he deserves a pass. And you know all the rest. There's duck porn and there's the fund for my strip club GoFundMe, and then there's, you know, number 8. There's everybody in the world being an asshole, number 6. There's number 9 for Rev Ruin, and you know, there's that coffee hating asshole Jay. The laser beam, number 11, and of course 69. Don't forget to put your phone number or someone's phone number in there. I do get some interesting phone numbers in there. You people are very creative. I have to give you credit. You guys definitely make me laugh. I don't know.
Make sure you put the phone number to the local hotel motel, so next time Nancy has options.
Nancy needs to go. Nancy needs to find another place for sure. Okay.
But that's my thing. I will say this: if they were not worried about getting caught, because OP was right there, they could have gone to the couch.
Yeah, they could have gone, you know, and that's happened. Like I've been at parties and things like that. You stay over or whatever, and you go to walk to the bathroom, and there's people like doing whatever all over. You just turn your head and go away. Don't embarrass them. Don't make them stop. Don't make a big thing at breakfast about it.
Exactly.
I mean, crikey, right? It's only sex, people. Like, how often do I have to say that? It's only sex. It's natural. Yep. Like, and if you have an issue with it, I guarantee you should be doing it more often. Like, you need to get over yourself. You need to, you know, you need to loosen up. All the way over.
Just don't touch me.
Just don't touch. At least not with the margarine. I want the good shit. Don't come at me with nothing but fucking butter. You hear that?
You better bring the honey butter if you're gonna come have sex in my bed.
Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna stick with me. I can't even. You know what? Mayhem. I don't even have a mayhem from 2 weeks, and I swear I'll be talking about that cat.
Oh my god. So does this make it bed and butter pickles?
Oh. I just memed that in my head. Oh my god. Lord help me, Pickle. This is, you know what? This is bad. You and me together anywhere.
Oh, where?
This is not. You know what? YouTube's gonna revolt. It's gonna have like there's gonna be an issue. We practically lit my Discord on fire last night, and last time we were on Mayhem, it kind of blew up pretty big too. I think we're in danger here.
We're in danger.
We're in danger here. We're in danger here of having a little too much fun. I'm having a hard time controlling my life. No, but at all. Oh my God. No Mazzola parties. Absolutely, Suzanne. Like, say no to Mazzola. That stuff's bad for you. Oh, Huxkull's got a great number here. It's 1-800-HOT-PICKLE. Yes, that's, you got the spirit there, Hawk. I am right there with you. Suzanne it would be 555-6969. Yes. See, you're my people. Like, I'm so happy. I have like people that understand. They understand. They truly do. Oh my God. You think you could do another?
Let's go.
You think I could do another? Wait, the question should be, can the bear read
Can
the
the
next
bear
one?
handle it?
Can the bear handle it? Because I'm having issues today.
I can read it if you can't do it.
I'm just so fun. Everything is just so funny to me today. I swear to God, I must have took happy pills or something.
That's
I got
thing, though.
I don't. Well, it is, because I'll admit, it is like this time of year. It's rough. It's rough. There's a lot of shit going on. Let's be honest. One of my friend's favorite quotes, and every time I say it now, I hear his voice in my ear, but he says, let's be honest, fucking YouTube streets and Twitter and everything, they all got such they are all taking things so goddamn seriously. And I do realize that there are issues, and I'm not saying we shouldn't pay attention to the serious stuff, but if you take it so serious, you're hurting people. Like, lighten up. Like, just please take a breath and lighten the fuck up.
Act the way on Twitter that you act in real life, but most people can't handle that. They can't.
Oh my God. There wouldn't be a Twitter if that happened. Like, they just wouldn't.
We should start like the Butthole Margarine Awards, and whoever's the biggest douchebag of the week gets that buttered margarine butthole award. Wait
a minute. We could do those kind of, we could come up with some awards like that. I was thinking about that for January. Like, let's take a look back, because for my anniversary, my channel will be a year old in February. Okay. So I was thinking, like, let's take a look back, and make some, like, Twitter and YouTube awards. But, I don't know. I mean, I already have
somebody might get butthurt. I don't know.
Listen, let me tell you, somebody's always butthurt.
Always.
Like, I'm not even out there. I'm not sticking sticks up anybody's ass. I'm not going after anybody.
Not butter sticks, at least.
No, I might do that. I might start that. That sounds like it might be a little bit of fun, actually. So that might be on the agenda. But what I mean is, I don't go for anybody. But you would not believe my DMs of all the things that people think I'm actually doing. Like, if I could do half the shit that they think that I'm actually doing, I'd be like the biggest YouTuber you all know right now. I would be like skyrocketing.
That's it. But, John said, if anyone gets butthurt, we can suggest they put some margarine on it. And that's the award right there.
That's it. And I want to see that on Twitter for the rest of the year, y'all.
Suzanne said it too.
Yep, you guys, you got the idea. Like, let's just hit Twitter with this stuff. Let's just pass the margin, pass the butter, please. That's the hashtag. When you see this stupid shit, just
pass the butter.
Hashtag pass the butter. We'll all know. We'll all come in and help you bring the humor for it. But
margarine mayhem, let's go.
Yeah, margarine mayhem. Yeah, I could see it. No, Shanley, really. They do not think I'm a sweet bear. Matter of fact, I got called 5 times in DM that bitchy bully bear, like in capital letters, with emojis and everything. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say.
Don't drop the butter.
Yeah, don't drop the butter. Oh my God. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try for you people, because I like you. I like every single one of you. Am I the asshole for refusing to follow my mother-in-law's rules when I'm in her house?
Yes.
We'll see. Well, it depends on what the rule is.
That's true.
I've had 2 mother-in-laws, and I could tell you one of them, I wouldn't follow those rules.
No way.
No. Me, 20 years old, and my boyfriend, 21. Oh, they're young. Have been together for 2.5 years. We both currently live in Paris. Oh. He is American, but he came to France for his studies and decided to stay. We have moved in together 6 months ago, and everything is going great. Because of COVID, I never really got the chance to go to the U.S. and meet his parents. But since it's now possible, he really wanted me to go with him and visit them. I was more than happy to go because it obviously is very important to him. When I met them, they were very welcoming. And at first, we got along great. But then I was kind of confused and upset by their behavior. I knew his parents are religious, and it's more than okay with me, even if I'm not. I don't think I was expecting that. Like, what the fuck? Sorry, I don't believe in God. Been there.
Right. Don't
Later,
trust your religion on
yeah.
me.
Yeah, you do what you want, but don't make me do it. Later, she was showing me my room, and his mother said that we will sleep in different rooms because it was more appropriate. I have never seen an adult couple sleeping separately. We live together, so like, why should she care? Since it seems that the issue was about sex, I tried to reassure her by making a joke that she looked so offended by the fact that I had implied we were having sex. I felt like I had insulted her, even though we are both adults. Long story short, I tried to convince her gently to let me sleep in the same room that he is in, but I let it go since it wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't happy to spend our vacation together in different rooms. There's more. Oh my God, as if that's not enough. The last issue that really pushed me to stop accepting her behavior is when she said they would buy dessert after going to church. I was like, oh, nice. Maybe I could help by cooking the meal while you were at church. And she was shocked and told me they expected me to go with them to church. I said no, that I didn't want to go because I don't believe in God. So it makes me uncomfortable. She was very upset and tried to make me change my mind, but I stood my ground and said that I would not go. After this, my boyfriend said I was not respecting them. I told him that I was respecting them and their beliefs, but she was the one not respecting mine. Honestly, I was a bit upset by his behavior because while I agree with his mother might see things differently, I think it is healthy to explain, to talk about why I disagree with calm and respect. He insisted that I was wrong by not accepting their rules. And I thought about it, and I am ready to see if maybe I am the asshole. And then we'll read I'm going to take it down and we'll read the update after we talk a little bit. But wow, I've been there for that. That's my mother-in-law right there. But she's wrong too because
they're both wrong.
They're both wrong. If you're in someone else's house and they have rules about sex and you're not married, it is true. The older generation, there are plenty of people that do believe you need to be married in a committed relationship to have sex, and you really shouldn't be throwing it in their face, especially since it's their son, because what you're actually doing is going against their parenting. They have raised him a certain way. And the last thing that you should be doing is rubbing it in their nose that he's not who they think he is. Okay. Exactly. So you need to be kind to your partner in this respect, and don't
there's
make
the whole
issue.
the whole issue. Like, even if so like, I personally would agree with you on that, and like my view is the same. But I will say this: if you want to take religion and you want to take like parentage out of it, you should be able to control yourself long enough to not do that. If you're saying, because like, if they just don't want to deal with, like, she's the one who washes the sheets. Does she want to have to wash those sheets after you guys leave? Maybe that's gross to her and it's like a cleanliness thing and she's uncomfortable with it. Don't do it. The forcing the girlfriend though to go to church, that's absolutely not okay.
Exactly. And I don't think I think she could have explained to her that she was uncomfortable going to church for personal reasons, and though she appreciated the offer, she would not be going, and not make it a big issue.
Exactly.
That they because they are allowed to have their beliefs. I mean, I've been there, and believe me, we stayed there for 2 weeks, and damn, I'm not going Pickle for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna not to 2 weeks. But what did we do? We went somewhere else, or you leave in the middle of the night, and there is such a thing as stars in the grass, and you could have there are ways.
Mom, we're gonna go for a drive and go on a little date and have dinner somewhere, and we'll be back.
You can work your way around it, but have a little respect. Did I feel uncomfortable about it? Sure, I would rather just be myself, but I had enough respect, even though she was, oh my God, that one didn't like me at all, and I did go out of my way to be respectful, but really did push religion a lot, and everything, and quite the hypocrite.
Had my first mother-in-law was the exact same way. And I finally broke down. This is terrible. I finally broke down and I went to church with them, and they went to like, I was raised Catholic. So like, you know, nobody rolls down the aisles unless some old lady trips on her way to communion. We don't, we just don't do that. But
the
so
bear,
they were. Go ahead, baby.
Bear was raised Catholic too. We got too much in common. This is really
So you know.
freaky.
So
Yeah,
I went with them to church one Sunday because they had hounded me, and I was like, fine, I'll go. So I go to church, right? And the preacher, whose name, and I have no problem sharing it because he's a public figure, his name was Lem Sprinkle. This is the preacher's name, right? Okay. The man has been married 5 times.
Oh,
and so
gosh.
he's like, everybody bow your heads and close your eyes. We're going to do an altar call. Okay, I bow my head. I close my eyes. I'm respectful. And he goes, if you haven't found God, come to the altar. This goes on for 20 minutes. And I'm sitting there like in my seat, head bowed, chilling, trying not to fall asleep. He's like, I feel like there's somebody in here who needs to find God. Come to the altar, sisters and brothers. And I'm still sitting there just whatever. He said, I'm going to put my hand on the person who I feel needs to come down to me. I knew in that moment, I was like, if I feel this motherfucker's hand touch me, he put his hand on my shoulder. I shot up so fast and just walked out.
That's shaming. That's just awful. Yes. I am so sorry that happened to you. Listen, I'm all for them. I'm for everybody believing whatever you want to believe. If that is what you want, fine. Just don't push it on me. Like I have my own preferences, just like you do. Like I'm not gonna push my belief on you. Please don't push yours on me. No. I have great respect for people who have religion, but don't shame people, and don't like shaming. You know, I don't kink shame. I'm not going to religion shame. What happened to you shouldn't have happened. Like somebody in authority and power like that doing that to you, that is abusive. That is
absolutely abusive.
That is not cool. That was
I'm
not cool.
So open about it too. Like that's the thing that shocked me because you know me well enough to know like I would never ever.
No,
I'll educate you if you have questions to the best of my ability, but I would never shame anybody. So it was shocking to me.
No, we are not able. It is physically impossible, and mentally we are all incapable of walking in other people's shoes. We may try, okay, and we may sympathize, and we may have empathy, and we can listen and relate, but we will never know what it's like to be that person. So you have to be careful about that kind of stuff. Don't judge. It's a harsh word for a reason. Okay.
Yep.
It sounds horrible when it even comes out of my mouth. I hate the way it sounds and I don't like to do it. And we all are guilty of it to some degree, but I try really hard not to, even though I have strong opinions about a lot of things and you all know it because you hear it, I'm sure, like I'm on YouTube talking about it all the time. But, I try not to shame anybody about it and try to be open and give everybody a say. And I'm not going to say that religious people are doing anything wrong. They can believe whatever they want. But what they can't do is try to make me feel bad because I don't.
Exactly.
Like I'm not going to tolerate that. That's just not right. Shanley says that their house, their rules. Get a hotel if you want to smash, right? Or use the bathroom or the yard or whatever, the car. I agree because and they are older and it's his parents. It's more than just respect for the parents when I look at it. It is respect for your partner also.
Yes.
You are making a very difficult position to somebody you're supposed to care so much about and you know so much about. Like you're a partner for a reason. Like you're together for a reason. They're supposed to be,
But I would say that she needs to get out of that relationship because if she marries him, it's going to be rough.
No, they didn't have. Well, we did. Well, I am divorced, so I can't really say it worked out. But the mother-in-law wasn't the issue. But we actually found our way around
the
that.
boyfriend there at the end when he decided to say that he tried to be nasty to her about it.
Right, he was nasty to her about it, but I could see his point because she was being a little like she had already shut the door somewhat, so I really can't. Who is he going to stick up for in that case? She's shutting the door on him. He's in his parents' house. He's got,
True. But obviously he's not behaving like that when he's not around. So he should have at least been like, hey, my parents are ultra conservative. Get ready for this.
Yeah, they are both wrong because like always, what I say with the relationships, communication and compromise. And those things are paramount. Like if you don't have them, don't have a relationship. You can make yourself happy. Do that because you're not going to make anybody else happy if you're not willing to do that. You're not going to be happy in a relationship, no matter what the other party does, if you're not able to communicate and compromise. That's just bare facts of it, and I'm old enough to know better. I ain't no 20-year-old, and I know, and it just doesn't work out that way. But anyway, so John said, of anyone pushing their religion on others is an asshole. I agree.
Agreed.
Julianne says,
unless it's the pickle religion.
It's a pickle. Yes, we all gotta praise that pickle, don't we? I mean,
Yeah.
is that a religion or a cult? Like,
it's got to be a cult. I'm the new cult leader.
I had a chocolate sex cult at one time for a whole hot minute. Like, I put out a flyer and everything.
That.
Yeah, I did. I put it out on Twitter. It was like a joke because they were all saying we were in a cult, and we should start. Maybe we could start the chocolate pickle cult. I don't know. You
stick it in here, stick it in there, stick it anywhere. Just make sure.
Shit, Pickle, just that statement alone, the world ain't ready for us to be in the cold together. Stop it.
No.
Stop it. I can just see it now. There's going to be, my DMs are probably lit up right now. Like, don't you dare. Don't, like, you two need to be separated, like, right before them. It's just like, put up a wall. There you go. Now, Julianne says the boyfriend should have prepared her before they got there. Yes, a conversation about how, this is the other thing. Why hasn't the conversation about how they were raised and what their beliefs are happening already? Before they,
and then she's so far away from home and has like nobody on her side. I feel bad for her.
And because she's from France and they're a little freer over there. I understand where she's coming from. It's her culture and everything, but he can't deny her culture, and he loves it. Obviously, he loves her. He's living there. He's living that life up, but he needs to explain to her why it's different in here with her parents. Not all of us Americans are like that. But why it's different with his parents there, and what she could have expected. They should have had some conversations, But I don't know what it is about people who get together and think that everything by osmosis.
Yes.
Like, we're standing in the same room, so you must know everywhere I've been, everything I've said, and everything I've ever done. Like, that just doesn't happen. Like, you need to have real conversations. You need to pay attention. I noticed that, like, you ever get into a conversation with somebody for like 5 hours, and then like when you're done, you kind of have the idea they have no idea what you said.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, what do you want from me? Like, what do you actually want from me? Did you hear anything I had to say? And that's why I get so jazzed up to the people that actually hear you when you're talking. Like, you're really making connections with people. That is what I live for on YouTube and Twitter. Those people, like you people, like you. Yeah. Chainley says, nah, I'm the mom. Her house, and you go to church sermon once for his mom, immature. She could have just sat there. You're right. But I don't expect her to be something she's not. Like, I would have difficulty going to church. I don't think you should ever do something you're uncomfortable with. I'm too damn old. I mean, and I know she's young, but I'm saying if she's already got there, kudos to her, because it took me years to be able to say no. So if she wants to say no to that, no, she don't have to. Yeah, but there are some people, like for me, it might have been difficult because I will admit to having a very strong, harsh view about it because of things that I went through. I know that's personal to me. It's not how other people would relate to it. So I get that. And in that case, maybe if it's not such a big deal for her, just that she just doesn't believe, she could have went and sat there out of respect. I get what you're saying. Like, it depends on like how strongly she felt about it. It would have been nice for her to be a little more respectful to them in some way.
Or even educate them, like, oh, I don't want to go because this, that, and the other.
Exactly. Hi, just saying, thanks for being here. Nice to see you. She's saying they're talking about our chocolate pickle club, but I'm not going to put up with this because I'm going to start laughing.
Chocolate pickles.
I know, chocolate pickles, but in this case, I guess we need to let me give the update then, and then we'll see where it goes. Because I mean, I'm wondering if it got worse.
I say yes.
You think it did? Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
You know what? You're probably right. It always gets worse. Just like that's just my. I'm such a skeptic. Okay. Update. So I was very cold to my boyfriend the last day because, as you pointed out, he was responsible for most of the situation. He tried apologizing, but I really wanted to have a real talk. It finally happened, just not like I was expecting. The guy sneaked into my room like we were 15. Basically telling me he was doing that to show me he can disobey his mother. I told him that it only mattered if he was capable of doing so in front of her. He had a long talk and he apologized for not preparing for our trip better and thinking I had to just please them for a week just because we wouldn't see them very much. Don't worry, I sent him back to his room right after. His mother can sleep peacefully. He said he would be more supportive from now on, and this morning he went for a walk with his mother and told her to respect my beliefs and to be more open about European culture, as it is where we will live. We will talk more about our cultural differences for our future life, but honestly, I think we should be okay. Him and I live together and it works. As some comments said, Reddit is an American website, so I understand why the ESH, which means everybody's an asshole, right? I had no idea it was a common sleeping situation for the US. I will respect it. Next time, we will definitely rent our place because I really don't agree with it. And thank you for your help. Yay, girl. All right. That could have been a berryism. Thank you. Yeah, I'm all for that.
I think that probably absolves her from asshole status, that she took in the advice and decided to go better forward.
Yes, she did. And she got it too, even though he was acting like a little 15-year-old sneaking behind his mother's back.
Yeah.
and I'm so proud of her for sending him on his way.
He didn't get in it.
Yeah, they just goodbye. See ya.
No earthquakes for him.
No earthquakes were there. But anyway, the fact that they actually had the conversation, they realized what the issue is. They were unprepared for the visit. He took Thank you, boyfriend. You took responsibility. You definitely are not the asshole here when you take responsibility for what you just did and agree to do better. I can't even vote that you're an asshole. I don't know. I don't even have a vote that says the situation is asshole. You know what I mean? And then
I'm going to say that mom's the asshole because it doesn't sound like mom changed anything at all.
That's right. Okay, so if you think the couple is the asshole, you vote number 1. If you think the parents are the asshole, you vote number 2. If you think they're both assholes, the couple visiting and the parents, then you vote number 3. And then all the rest, yay porn and
John.
God, all of that. Wait a minute, John. Sounds like it ended. Wait, is this last one? Is this the one?
Yeah.
Sounds like I ended well. And the original poster sounds pretty mature and good. She didn't let the boyfriend get the buttered kitty until he talked to his mom. Oh, yeah. Yes, John, you were thinking exactly what I thought. I mean, I like the way that one ended, actually. I am only going to vote like all the other. I'm going to vote that the parents, I can't even, here's the thing. And you can come for me, people, because I truly believe this. I really don't think the parents were being that much of an asshole, being that they're older and these are their beliefs. They're expressing them. It's not like they kicked them out and demanded anything. They didn't say to that woman she had to calm her.
That's true. That's true.
So I think they're entitled to express their needs and who they think their son is, even if he's not anymore. Because let's face it, us as adults, our parents don't always have a clear picture of who the hell we are or who we grew into. They're not living our lives anymore. Hell, my mom still would treat me like I was, that young girl that gave us such a hard time, for a very long time. Like she couldn't see, the new person that I had grown into. They see you different, your parents. And I probably do this. Yeah, I probably do the same thing to my child. Sorry, love, but I can't really call them an assholes, and I don't have a no asshole vote. I just really did. I don't think anybody's an asshole in here because I love the way it ended.
I know who the asshole is.
Who is it?
Pam.
Pam is such an asshole. She carries through all the threads. She carries through. Pam. Yes, I'm going to get Pam on the voting thing. Vote Pam.
Yes. Pam's the asshole.
Oh my God. Oh God. Yes, Pam. Oh, that butter, that asshole butter in Pam. Oh my God. Oh, there's too much. Now anybody, I feel sorry for anybody who comes into my chat named Pam from now on. And I do. Because it's like, Pam. Oh
Hashtag Pam's the asshole.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. But I do love the way that one ended. I really do. Do you
Yeah,
have
that
a
was a
few
good
more minutes?
ending.
You want to do another one?
I'm down
We're
for whatever.
okay, because we're running a little late. We might as well finish it up on the half hour instead, since we do have people still here and we haven't sent them off.
Nobody's running screaming yet, so we're good.
Not yet. Not yet. There's still time. I got a whole 12 minutes left. Let's see what
We
we
can
can do.
accomplish that. We're a power couple. Let's do it.
Oh God, oh God. Yeah, that's the way to scare the fuck out of them. Let's just
Yeah.
talking power couple here. Oh my God, I can't get my presentation to switch screens here. Wait a minute. What is going on with this thing? I got it. All right. It's going to be a minute. Let's talk amongst ourselves, Pickle, because I have to refresh my presentation. It is decided to have a jort.
A jort. It's a jort moment. Do you have your margarine ready?
I don't know. Somebody pass the butter, please. My presentation just like froze on like the like a screen way too far out.
My jort's coming to visit. No. Back away, little jort.
Is it the cat or is it the little piggies that
it's the cat. She's coming up here. I have a whole menagerie, of course, so
no,
we got the puppy, we got the kitty, we got the pigs. They're all over the place.
They make the most amazing noise. If you guys ever hear the little ones. Oh, you know what? There isn't another one. That's why it froze. It's not okay. I take it back. It wasn't the presentation. Canva actually worked properly. It was a Bear moment. Bear did it. We actually finished everything.
Yeah.
I thought it would take longer. So on that, unless we could just talk about what's coming up. Tomorrow I have I'm doing something serious on the Colts. We're doing part 6 of on Nexium. We're doing Nexium, and I will tell you that anybody who gets triggered easily, this is the part of the series that's pretty difficult. We are going to talk about DOS, which was the master slave part.
The branding.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little about that, and I'm going to go into the legal ramifications of that and why the Justice Department switched going after them for being a false MLN and doing all the fraud that they were doing, and then focused on that part of it, like why
did they go RICO on them?
All the charges were RICO related. Like you're quite clever, Pickle. I love your brain and your greenness. Yes, everything that they were charged for, everybody got charged with racketeering. Everybody involved got charged with racketeering, and most of the charges they get charged with everything else too. Most of them settled on some kind of charge that way. With the racketeering and the conspiracy, because they didn't want to mess.
Sad that our society, like our laws are so behind when it comes to like SA and stuff like that we always have to go after somebody for something else.
Well, but it all started with Capone, right? Like all that stuff that they did, and what he get? Tax evasion. But hey, they got him.
John Gotti, they came after him, and they had to go for.
Yep, they did. The Teflon Don. They still didn't get him very well, did they? But oh my God, you're not going to tell me you're mobster obsessed too, like I am, are you?
Let's go. We could do a whole 5-hour stream on it.
Look out, YouTube. Look out, YouTube. We got too much in common. This is gonna be funny. How about Dexter? You like it?
Yes. I could be Dexter. I feel really bad if I watch it. It's terrible because I'll watch it and my husband's like, "Wow, how could anybody do that?" And I'm like, "Yo, just buy me some tarp and a chainsaw. I'm down. I got a list."
He only gets the bad ones. He's got an issue. He's like the most fascinating serial. Like as a character, I absolutely love him. I stand Dexter. I'm standing behind it. Don't come for me, YouTube. I will fight you on this hill. This hill is just as strong with me as Die Hard. Like, don't come for me. I will fight you tooth and nail. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It absolutely is.
It is my Christmas movie. That's all I care about. Like, that's how I'm going to win the argument. You're never, ever going to convince me. Ever.
We watch Hook on Christmas. That's my Christmas movie.
I like that one, too. That is pretty good. I like that one, too. You know what else? Nightmare Before Christmas. Like,
that's my husband's favorite.
It ain't the holidays till Hans falls from the building in slow motion and Santa gets kidnapped. That's a fucking holiday. That's my holiday, and I love it. It's how I've been definitely celebrating it for quite a few years now, and I'll
send you a picture of our neighbors. They did Jack Skellington up the I don't know if it's safe what they did. I'll send you the picture. They did Jack Skellington in a sleigh, and then all of his reindeer, they bought the giant unicorn skeletons and wrapped them in Christmas lights, and they strung it up in the air. It's amazing.
That sounds so amazing. Like I will admit, like we for Halloween, like we had like a skeleton out one year, and my grandson thought it was funny to put Santa outfit on it.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It made Santa bones, and it still is part of our Christmas decoration every year.
That's amazing.
It was like, he's a little, we just thought it was the funniest stuff. Like I have little scrapbook skeletons with Santa outfits on them, and I put them in the sleighs all over the house. It's a little, okay. Because, it's a little weird. At least I don't have Krampus scaring the little ones, like you have to really look for the stuff at my house. I'm not trying to be overtly weird to them, but, it was funny. But we did at Halloween, nobody would come to the house. We did get a note from the neighbors once to ask us to not have it out for the daylight hours when the kids were out, because we was terrorizing the little ones. They thought
that's ridiculous. Come on.
They thought Santa got lost and couldn't find his way to the North Pole, and he starved to death in my front yard.
Just put a bag of Skittles in his hand, it'll be all right.
I'm telling you, whoever that neighbor, I like that neighbor, because they were pulling my leg. They were just fucking with me when they wrote that, and they said that story that the kid said that, because the kid didn't say that.
No,
but I was like, I gave them props. I thought it was pretty funny, and they are my favorite neighbor now because they're funny. They at least came at me with great humor about it. Yeah, exactly. Just put white sheets over them, make Santa into a ghost. Exactly.
He's a ghost.
And then I don't have to take him out until, after Christmas, and then I can put him away. Yeah. And if I do put that white sheet, that, I can't do that anymore, Virillion. And I think you know why. Because of Aaron, because Aaron is still terrorizing me with that filter, with that happy covered. I can't even say it because I'm already losing my stuff today. She makes me so happy laughing with that thing. I can't even control myself. It was a very serious stream we were on, and she did it in the back room first, and I just kept losing because I go to that time of the month. I once a month over on Cheshire's channel, and we talk about some pretty serious subjects and all. But Aaron and I, when we get together, it's just like it's kind of like being with you, Pickle. It's just funny. Like everything that falls out of our mouths is a joke. Yes, Aaron is one of my favorite good times. Absolutely, and I don't mean that like in a derogatory, nasty way. Don't be turning that dirty, people. Don't do it. But Aaron is definitely. I always leave a conversation with Aaron feeling really good. I always have a great time with her. And just like you, Pickle, you can't feel bad if you're around Pickle. You just can't. You just go into Pickle presence. You cannot feel bad at all. And that's what we need to have more of out here. And so please, Pickle, come back anytime.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And Aaron's filter is the best, Virillion. I'm glad you get it, because the girl, she just cracked me up with that thing. Like, I know she's going to be bringing it to Mayhem every chance she gets. Like, I don't know what she's going to do without Mayhem.
When she wiggles back and forth, I'm like shaking, laughing so hard I can't stand myself.
Shanley, that's not what I said. I said, don't be saying that Aaron is, okay? I never said I wasn't. I would never say that. I'm sure there are people in my life that could attest that I know how to have a good time. Appropriately.
I can attest.
Yes, appropriately or not appropriately, depending on the room. There are people you can talk to like that, and there are people you can't. There are people you could joke around like that, and there's people you can't. Like, I try to be appropriate, but I am all about like having some fun, and all of that. So besides tomorrow morning with Jay on the Hereticals channel, which I will put on the back of my community tab after the stream, so that you can find the links. That will be in the morning at 7:30. After that, we got like a little bit of a break, but I did sign up with Purple there's an account, Purple with Orange, on Twitter, and every year she does like a 48-hour Christmas around the world streams, like all the countries are covered, and everybody does like 2 hours. And the purpose is that not everybody celebrates the holidays like with family or has situations, you know, where they have things to do. And with the virus is still out there in some places and people might be ill or sad or whatever. She wants to make sure everybody has a place to go on YouTube.
Oh,
And
that's so nice.
yeah, so I was asked to join that, and I did this year, and I will be doing it's not Christmas Eve because it's 1 a.m. in the morning. So it's just past midnight on Christmas Eve, very early on Christmas Day. I'll have a stream from 1 to 3. If anybody is like post-party or wrapping presents or just wants someone to talk to or something to do, I'll be out there talking to myself from 1 to 3 a.m. on that day for a while. It'll be good practice, you know. It'll be good practice for me.
Yeah.
And it's just and also I'll be putting the schedule for all the other streams to hit in the description. It's not there now, but I will. It is up on my channel because usually when I schedule stuff, it's up and upcoming right on the back of my channel so that you can find the links. I will put the schedule of all the streams of everybody that's participating. You may not recognize some of the people, but they're all great and they are all doing something good from their heart. Some are going to be reading poetry. Some are going to be just drawing and doing artwork and talking to people, and there'll be music.
I
There'll
love
be all kinds
that.
of things.
That's a great idea.
It's just to give us space. We're holding space for anybody that needs it is kind of the theme behind it. And I don't mean to sound like we're also like wonderful or whatever. It's just something I really believe in, that you've all heard me say it before. No one is alone unless they really want to be. There's always someone. You know, I am one of those someones. I don't care if I know you or not. You don't want to be alone, you know, talk to me. I had no problem having a conversation.
You did that for me this morning, like early this morning. I know I was like, oh, I'm so bored. I'm so can't fall asleep. And you were like, let's go, girl. So I appreciate that. That's awesome.
I'll bet you there's plenty of people in this chat and plenty of people that are listening to me right now that have had that same situation with me. That's how I met them. Yeah. Somebody talking about how sad they feel about something. And I'm just like, when I tell you I have an ear, I have an ear. I kind of mean it. I just don't think anybody should be alone if they don't want to be alone. And
that's a great personality aspect to have. So I love that about you.
You know, well, thank you. I don't think, you know, it's just naturally who I am. It's not anything, you know, whatever. I know I got that way because somebody did it for me. And you know, and if it meant something, then you want to pass it on. And it's just a little thing, you know, but it is how I live my life. I'm just me. So this around the world thing was easy for me to like get involved in. And yeah, Shanley, I don't know, but I am up that late at night anyway. Like they'll attest to you. People on Twitter and YouTube will tell you that Bear, like she's everywhere at like 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't sleep normal hours anymore. In a way, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing that I don't have a regular schedule now that I have to keep to, so I'm able to do that. But it's also a bad thing because like routine can be comforting, you know, like it can be comforting. So it does get a little crazy, but like, I know, you know, sometimes you won't see me because I am crashed out. Like I could crash out for like a whole day sometimes, you know, and you just won't see me at all. But I am naturally more creative and more connected, more desiring of connection in the late hours. I'm a night owl, I guess you would call it. You know. John, you're right. When she starts winking at you with that thing, I can't help it. I die. She tried to be mad because we were talking about angry peen, you know, we were talking about like hate boners, and she tried to be angry and it didn't work. She started winking and
no, it was great.
Oh my God. I was like, oh God, go away. But on that note, Pickle, thank you again.
Thank you for having me, Claire, and thanks for chat for being here.
Yes, did you? I hope you had some fun and you'll come back and we'll think of some other things and we will have mayhem again in January, and I hope that you will come around. I hope everybody will. I'll see some of you tomorrow and then some of you at the end of the week. Next week we will have an AIT with commentary Kelly, and we also will still have our regular series on Monday. We will be talking true crime again. on Monday. So
Whoop, whoop.
we're just not going to have mayhem until January. Not a scheduled mayhem, but I can't promise you won't see me because, you know, what's that saying? Like, shit happens? Like, yeah, shit happens. Shit happens. Like, you might see me. You might. I'll just not making any promises.
Apparently, shit happens a lot when you margarine somebody's butthole. So.
Oh, God. It's gotta be. And on that, it has to be the last thing she says. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for an awesome stream, Pickle. And thank you, everybody, for being here. If I don't get to talk to any of you individual, enjoy the hell out of the next week until we talk again. Like, do your thing and find some time for yourselves and just be happy. Have some humor. And we'll talk soon. And on that, I will put on the outro and I will talk to you all later. There. Thank you, Pickle. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Okay.